Hello everybody, welcome in for another stream, for another video, and oh my goodness, are we excited about this one. We have just finished up with all of our Christmas festivities, both with my families and my partners. We've got this coffee brewed, eating a little bit of yogurt real quick to get a little protein. Before we start the stream here, as today we have a very, very special one. Very, very excited about this. Let's see. Ready to listen to most of these. Let's try some of this stuff. Yeah, today we are starting the Lion Knights Castle, one of my most anticipated sets from still this year. If you're watching on the stream, still this year, 2023. And yeah, this was supposed to be back ordered and said it would take 2 months to arrive, but it's been here for like almost a month now. So I'm very excited to get into this here. This monster of a box. This is by far the biggest Lego set I've ever had. Weighing in at a hefty, what is it, 45 something? 14 pieces. Like 20 minifigures or something like that. All sorts of good stuff. So let's see here. We got some info on the side here. Lion Knights Castle. The great castle on the horizon is home to the lady of the brave Lion Knights. As a firm but just ruler, the lady has established her stronghold as the natural gathering place for people near and far. It serves as a place of trades and treaties, as well as a haven for those in need. Nice. We've got a few different factions here from the classic Lego castle theme. We've got the Lion Knights. Few great houses command as much respect as the Knights of the Lion, renowned for their courage. They serve the lady with great honor. Their bravery and their mastery of the longbow ensure that the lady's rule remains unchallenged. Then we've got the Black Falcons. Their age-old rivalry with the Lion Knights appears to be at its end. These fearsome warriors approach the Lion Knights Castle not for the first time, though now they come as friends. How long will this unprecedented period of tranquility prevail? Black Falcons are cool. We've got a few of those guys in the medieval blacksmith shop. KP, welcome in. How's it going? You're just in time for a crazy unboxing here. Last but not least, we've got the Forest Guardians, lovers of nature and guardians of the forest. Hippies, love it. These honorable outlaws have chosen life away from the castle and its bustling surroundings. However, the forest people are not without their secrets. They are often spotted in and around the castle. What they are up to remains a mystery. Very mysterious. Cool. Cool. So let's get into it here. This thing's gonna have like 1 trillion bags. And we are very excited to get started on this one. I have no idea what this build is even gonna look like as far as progress and structure because it's so massive. I don't know if our setup is going to be hold on. Hold on now. Oh my god. This is nuts. Okay, there's like a million bags in here. Plus a whole nother box. Got it for myself for Xmas. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Yeah, the KP asked us if we got this for Christmas. I bought this for myself for Christmas. This was my one big self spend after I had all of my partner's stuff taken care of. Okay. Wow, that's a big box, huh, kitty? What's a big box to a kitty but a fun place to play? I would prefer you to not play with this one, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get him to cooperate here. Alright, so let's get the knife back out here. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. All right. Here we've got the instructions. Oh yeah. 2 books. A nice thick instruction manual here. That's good. Right, let me see here. So these bags are like all in 20, so does that mean, yeah, these ones probably come first. 11, 9, 5. Possibility we get to 5 today, so we'll set that aside for the moment. 1. Here we go. It begins there. 10. We got 9, 10, 11. 3. We'll need that one. 2. We'll need that one. 6. Bag's kind of stuffed up. Hopefully we don't run into any issues with stuff needing to be replaced. Here we have a non-numbered bag. That's bag number 8. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4. We'll leave 1 through 6 out. I mean, whether or not we get to all of that today, unclear. That's 4, 7, 8, 13. Okay, so thank you so much. KP got the hookup from her community on Christmas. That's awesome. caps locked myself. KP has an awesome community. Well deserved. So I guess I'm gonna put these back in kind of reverse order. So we've got 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and there's a ton of room left, so I guess we'll go 6 and 5. That's going to make it so when we go to grab these out, it's nice and easy. And this box is a little more manageable to just leave at beside my desk for weeks on end, months on end. I don't know how long this is going to take us to build, but it feels like it's going to be a long time. So this one will actually try to go in order. What's Arnab? What's up, Arnab? Yeah, I normally try to be like really I mean, I did get this on sale. So it's, you know, I held the line until there was a sale. So $100 off during the Black Friday sale. The MSRP on this is $400 US. So down to $300. That's 25% off already. Cash back on my credit card. $15 back on Honey that's already been redeemed and has been back in my account for a while. That helps. The VIP points, you know, adds up a little bit. But this definitely was a big expenditure. This is by far the biggest set. By far the biggest set I've ever had. I literally don't even know where to start with this. So I guess I should have. So was it 14? Was 14 the last one? I think it was. So we'll try to go kind of in order here, because then we'll reverse order it into the little box once we build through those. So 15, 17. There's a little 16 bag. This is also 16. 15, 16, 17, 17. 18, 19, 20. There might be little bags that I'm missing, but so be it. It doesn't have to be exactly in order. Yeah, there's an 18 there. 21, 22, 23, oh my gosh, 24, 25, 26, okay, so 26. Gonna be our final bag there. My goodness. Okay, so we've got this a little under control now. A little bit more organized here. Get ready to get started here in just a moment. 4,514 pieces on this one. So this is pretty massive. I'm trying to think like what my biggest set up to this point has been. It might be like the large-scale Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters was like 25 or something like that. The Treehouse is like 3,000, I think. That was a big set. So, Definitely have done some big ones before, but this is still the biggest by a pretty wide margin. All right, get out the last bit of yogurt here and we'll be ready to launch into this here. Got our coffee all ready to go. All right, we're ready to begin. So let's check it out here. Hope everybody's had a nice holiday season. We've definitely had a good one. Let's see. So we got some history here. Pretty cool. We've got pictures of some of the original castles. We've got the Yellow Castle from 1978. These three factions here. And then we've got into the 80s and 90s, some different castles. King's Castle, this is going to be your Lion's Knight. Black Falcon's Fortress for our baddie Black Falcons. Camouflaged Outpost for the Forest Guardians. And then we've got Black Knight's Castle for these like Dragon Knights. This is a cool one. 1992. I was actually born when this one came out. Pretty sweet. Then we've got some stuff from later era here. Wolfpack Renegades. I remember these guys. Night Lord's Castle. We've got one of these Bat Knights in the new collectible minifigures. I saw that's pretty cool. Definitely gonna have to pick one of those up given our growing castle collection here. Medieval Market Village. That's a cool set. I've never seen that one before. That's sweet. King Leo's Castle from the year 2000. Very cool. This is definitely a fitting 90th year celebration. We've got some introduction to the design team. We love that. Definitely read through some of this later. I'm not going to read out loud everything on stream. Never found that to be really a great use of our time here together. But it is pretty cool that all that information is in there. So as we can see, bag number 1, we're going to start with just some separate pieces for a little market out front, and then bags 2 through 13 are going to be forming the basically first half of the keep here. So let's see, bag number 1 is right here. So let's get into it here. Sustainable packaging notice. All right. Roll up the sleeves. Okay. Bag number 1. Only 20 minutes into the video just for organizing bags, but to be expected, I suppose. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Got a brick separator. Very nice. Got our 100th one of those. Alright, so let's see here. We'll start with a minifigure here. Guy seems to be some sort of merchant or perhaps farmer with his ox here. We just got one face for this guy, so a little hasty popping his head on there. So we've got this little basket guy for him. cool. Never seen this piece before. It's classic backpack over the neck there. Yeah, KP's got a great community. That's very good. We did get a couple brick building related presents over Christmas. My partner got me a well, let me just go grab it real quick. Actually, it's just in the other room here. Just 1 second. Partner got me a Chinese brand set. She knows that I have a ton of the like mainline Lego sets, so she got me this, thinking that if she went for one of the third-party ones, it'd be better likelihood of me not already having something. She doesn't keep track of what all I have, which is fair. My hobby, not hers. But yeah, she knows I really love the botanical collection, so she got me this flower shop, so we can display the flower shop with all of our botanical stuff. So this will probably be the next thing we get into. That being said, I do anticipate this castle taking quite a few sessions, so we will see here. I could try to blitz through it as fast as possible, but I want to take my time and enjoy this one. So got our farmer here, got a little collection of maybe these are like hay bales or something. Pretty nice. Maybe, yeah, some sort of chow for our ox. So let's see, we got this little horns for this little cutie. Oh my gosh, look at that face. Yeah, I won't finish it today. That'd be, even if I went for like a 24-hour stream, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe down the line, if there's like an alternate build for this, that, if we organize the components real carefully leading up to it, maybe we'll try to do like a mega blitz through a build in like on a 12-hour stream or something like that. I've never done a marathon stream like that before. Could be kind of fun to try on a special occasion. So we got, oh, okay, so that's just as high as the head goes. So I can dip down to chow on our hay here. Very nice. And then let's see what's next. We got a drink barrel here. Let's see here. Okay. Build this up. Where's our tile here? There you are, you a little silly. Okay. Tile and plate. Okay, and then we got, so barrel goes right around this smooth corner here. And we've got our little tap nozzle here. Very good. So studs here. We've got our this anti-studs not on top. Allows this to go on like so. And we've got a little chalice to put with this. So maybe this is like a bar top, or maybe it's like those are some little pony kegs under there. Our instructions say, Jan Firkin, contains a drink so potent it could turn a beard white. So old Farmer John here is getting into the good stuff. Must be a holiday celebration for him too. We definitely took a few nice bottles out of the cellar over the last couple of days and built up a nice robust bar for our holiday celebration. Okay, let's see here. Got some tilt tiles. Let's see here. Build this separately. Yeah, what do you think, Kitty? Pretty nice. They put the instructions in cardboard now. Some cardboard for you to chew on. Oh, my cats have been chewing on paper a lot recently, so I've been having to reorganize my house and hide away important paper. They chewed up a couple of small posters that I had near my desk that I liked. That anything not in a frame is not safe. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, we're going to pop these in now. Very good. Tip it down. Tip it down. Okay, we got tiles coming out over it. Okay, so that limits how far we can tilt this today. Probably going to assume it's supposed to pull up to flush here. And then we got a little fruit stand here. So we got an orange. We got little cherries. So this is good. Some good trade is going to be popping off in our region. We've got the blacksmith to forge weapons, and now he's got some good food to trade for and stuff. Pretty nice. Our farmer will be able to get maybe a weapon to defend himself and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Build the roof for this thing, it looks like. Piece, but we kept our discipline, just looked where it was going. What you got down there, kitten? Is that some cardboard for a kitty? I've been over at my partner's a ton the last few days, so the kittens are freaking out. Are you freaking, girl? Are you freaking? You're funny. You want a scritch? You want a scritch? Just a sniff? Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, we've got our nice tiled awning here. Very good. Tiled awning. Oh my goodness, I was looking for another white one. I need another red one. Okay, there we go. And then we got some studding on top pieces so we can drape this over the front. Very nice. Cool. Right. I'm gonna have to line these up a little bit. Let's see if we can use the brick separator to flatten these out. This is a good trick I've seen people use the brick separator as a lining tool. Like both this part you can use to like line up tiles that are placed, and then you can just use the flat side of it like we're doing here to line these up and get everything nice and flush. Very good. Pop this here. These anti-studs, or the studs, have the hole in the bottom, so we'll be able to slot this right down here. Yeah, it's a really nice like blend, I think, of it does have a lot of detail, and it is a fairly ornate build, but it also isn't like too like lugubrious. Like the Rivendell set is like super detail oriented, which looks awesome. Not a knock on that set at all. Just as a reimagining of the classic theme, you really wanted to have like those stark lines and like that sort of design sensibility. All right, so our loaf of bread here has got this, so our C-clip can hold it here. So this is a versatile farmer here. He's a baker. He's got fruits. He's got citrus. I mean, this guy is doing well for himself, I must say. And this is maybe what, like some spinach or something? Some sort of leafy green. Yeah, I am very excited about this. Excited to see all of the like interior details on this, because I've seen a lot of pictures of the like outside of the castle, and I'm sure it's just going to be packed to the gills with. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right, so we've got our fruit stand, our keg, farmer with his beautiful ox, and then let's see, we've got a cart for the ox here, it looks like, so that's good. He's got to be able to haul all of this from place to place. Maybe he'll come visit the blacksmith once we have it reforged. It is a shame the blacksmith is like built at a more like realistic scale than this. This is huge, but it's an entire castle, whereas the blacksmith is merely very, very big, but is just one building. So obviously I haven't put this together yet, but I've heard people say that they can look kind of weird side by side when you have them like right next to each other. So we might try to spread them out a little bit, have them on shelves across the room from each other or something like that. Plus, our traveler here, oh, sorry, fella. Our traveler here will, he'll do better on trade if they're separated by a little bit of distance. So it looks like we got, this is some more hay back here. I think it's supposed to be hay. I mean, this looks like it's set up for the ox to be eating it, so. Flaps here, and then these things are gonna hold them in place, or not hold them in place, but limit their range. Oh, a slight color variation in that. It's a little weird. And the rest of them are all good. That's weird. That's very peculiar. Just slightly lighter. A little strange. Not the worst thing in the world. Maybe we'll try to pick an extra flag up off Pick-a-Brick at some point to replace that if it bothers us. But maybe this panel of the card is just a little more weather worn and all that. Definitely not outside the realm of possibility. Sets these right in the middle of the cart. Nice, and the angle of these gives the wheels just enough room to sit and still spin. That's really nice design. It says the cart, yon cart is drawn by oxen. An oddity as this reminds one of Cousin Willa's windship. What? I would like to see a windship. Got a bird on here. Chilling along for the ride. Very cool. So yeah, you can just pop out the center piece of your ox here. And she pulls the cart. Pretty sweet. So I was right. It is an ox. But I think we'll leave our guy set up here so his cart can just be resting and she can take a load off for a little bit. Oh well, no, what are these pieces for? I don't even remember the last set we built beyond. What did we build before we did the blacksmith? I don't even remember. Well, whatever. I'll just put these in a bag for now, and I can go back and figure it out at a later time, probably. Let's see here. Oh, we're probably going to need a bigger bag for the extra pieces for this set. Good golly, I mean... Let's see here. What did we build before the medieval blacksmith all build? Videos. Maybe this one? Aqua dozer. Well, yes. Not the aqua dozer. That did not contain extra pieces. That's a windmill. Battle on Salute to Me. Maybe it was that. Probably not, though, right? I don't think that had extra pieces. What are these? Penguin slushy band. Alright, figured it out here. Get these labeled up and set aside real quick. That set, of course, is number 60384. Penguin slushy band. I always keep my extra pieces. This is how we label them. I've just got a box full of these little baggies, basically. It's pretty nice. When I needed to go back and get the extra pieces for the blacksmith to do the alt build, I was able to find them fairly quickly, and they're set aside for if we ever want to sell a set. We could, it's a little nicer, a little easier to move your set if you have stuff like this ready to go. Have the extra pieces. Okay, so that means we can now safely drop this stuff in the cup without getting it mixed up with other stuff. The blacksmith bag, I guess, can just chill there. Okay, so alright, bag number 1 in the books. We got a cute little scene. This is going to chill out front of the castle, basically. So as cute as that is, it is not a castle. So it's time to get our castle on here. Bag number 2. Bag number 2. Let's see here. Get our bigger tray here. I like having these trays. stragglers behind. This is good. On that. On our little tray, we can get these opened up. Probably enough room for both of these on here, I reckon. Selling point on this set for me? That's a good question. I mean, a few different things. Yeah, a few different selling points. I absolutely loved the Galaxy Explorer, which was another 90 years set. Additionally, I just love castle stuff. I always did. Going back to when I was a kid, I had a ton of these. Roger, that's not really like a great place for you to sit, but I guess I can move these for you. Because you're a good key. Oh, that is flat now. Flat is good. You're a fun boy. Just don't try to eat my instruction booklet. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really like the throwback sets. I hope they do more. So I'm doing a little bit of typing here too, because KP's typically at work, to where she cannot be having the volume on. So try to do a little bit of both forms of communication. But yeah, I love these 90-year sets. Definitely want to see more throwback sets. I mentioned that I would love to see a Wild West set. As a throwback one. It might be a little difficult to do now. I don't know how keen in the current year they would be to do minifigures of like indigenous populations. It's kind of like a touchy subject. I mean, I think that if you do it respectfully, there could be a nice way to do it, but like not really my place to say. It's just like a white guy, so like I totally understand people's opposition to those things. What old themes would y'all like to see? Get this treatment. Because I find it so interesting which like classic themes people have connections to. Like space and castle, I think were absolute slam dunk ways to start. I think a lot of people are connected to those themes. Even people that weren't, playing with Lego at that era, I think they just have a very iconic design to them that is known among Lego fans. But that being said, I think that it would be cool to see like other themes that people have, because I'm like, in my mid 30s, and some of this stuff is even, I mean, this is before my time. Because I was a kid, people I knew had the older sets. This is stuff that I played with, but it's not even stuff that I could have just gone to a store and bought or whatever. Some of it. They were still doing classic Lego sets, or classic castle at that time, but the most iconic sets. Archway here, interesting. Were already had already come and gone. These little archways are interesting. It's saves them a little bit on plastic, and they're probably used elsewhere in the set. So it's like a economy, piece economy thing. So this is cool. We're building out the footprint here. The castle. Start to get a sense of what this is gonna feel like when it's all built out here. Some nice chunky bricks in here to get this nice and solidified here, which is pretty nice. Definitely enjoy it when our, feel like I can just pick this up and show it off to the camera easily as I build is definitely a nice feature. Did I do this wrong? Oh yeah, I definitely did. Okay, well, no big deal. No big deal. This is why they give you one of these. Go. It's the joys of building while talking and also holding the model in your hand. It can be easy for stuff to escape your notice this way. Alright, so we got these cool kind of flying saucer shaped pieces here. Drop these into place. Get some folds and hills of the landscape built up. We'll start sprinkling in details as we build here too. Down for 1 second when we build this, and this is going to go across these two plates, so this will give us a nice little yeah, it has been cool seeing the reaction to these throwback sets. You definitely have old school Lego fans that are excited about the return to these themes, but I feel like the reaction has been very positive across the board, even with newer fans as well, so definitely cool to see. Oops. Can be difficult if I put what I built down over the instructions of what I need to see. That will not help make it easier. Wonder what this is going to be. It's like my favorite part of Lego builds is watching the story of the build unfold and seeing what parts are going to be what thing. I always found that very interesting. Like, this is something. That's not just gonna get covered up completely. I mean, it might get covered up completely, I guess. There definitely are those, like, fun secrets. Yeah, the Wild West sets. Yeah, I agree. Fabuland. That's gonna get a Google for me. Let's see. Wow, this is old school. Yeah, the Animal Crossing sets, I feel like, share some DNA with the Fabuland, if you've ever seen the minifigures for these guys. 1987. Yeah, they're kind of like a Duplo spin-off almost. Not really, though. I think it is Lego scale. I would love to get some of these Fabuland figures. It would be fun to find some of these minis in the wild. Yeah, they are very silly looking. I just found something on Google search that... local brick shop, yeah, for sure. He's got so much stuff. I mean, yeah, buying collections and stuff like that is definitely a good way to yeah, buying collections is a good way to get that stuff in there. How about this? So funny. He's even got his little lightsaber. Let's just put this real small up in the corner there. As this is a totem for us to invoke. Put that up there as a good luck charm. Maybe this is putting the vibes out there to the Lego company that they should examine Fabuland as one of their throwback options. 1987 is right around the same time. Just saying, timeline works out. It's so funny. See here. Okay. Building up. Nope, that's not right. I need to slow my butt down. My butt is too fast. Gotta slow it down here. Arch. Okay. build out our footprint here. So not going to be too big to set down yet, which is definitely good. Continue to build out our rolling hills here. Nice, this is going to reach across all 3 of these. Get very secure. Make sure we depress that nice and evenly. Get lots of nice, strong points of connection. Not done with our footprint yet. I like that it has this grass outside of the castle, so it's not just straight up flat. That's definitely cool. Okay, a couple of these. Rounding out our corners here. Built straight back. 3 additional ones. Kitty, plastic's not good for a kitty. You need to leave that alone, you boy. You don't need plastic. You just need pets. You just need fridges on your head. Funny boy. Got another little mini thing to build here. Let me see. A ball joint here. What's up, kitten? What's up, you teeny little kitten? You don't want to sit on my head? You're funny. Boing! Oops. Interesting. Okay, so studding that on top pieces, kind of like inverted here. So we'll have some studs, and furthermore, we'll have them at kind of a weird level here, which is pretty interesting. Okay, I did it wrong though. They're supposed to be on the side, so maybe they're just decorative, like braces. Looks like this is going to be inside here. So yeah, I think they're just like braces, bracing a shelf or something like that. That's weird. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. What do we know? We'll see what it's for. C-clip facing inwards. Okay. Curious about that as well. Start to build up some wall here. So we're in the castle now. Yep, here we go. Our first brick pattern brick getting laid down. Couple of tiles stacked here. Okay, makes it sit flush with this. A little below these. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna build up some of the outside detailing real quick. So let's get that going. We got some flat green pads here. Kind of build out that grass action. Give it a little bit of variety. See a little bit of stone from underneath, so maybe this is like a moss patch or something like that. But regardless, definitely adds a little bit of texture to break up the look of our hillside here. Okay. Alright, and we'll keep building up our rocky cliffside here behind it. Let's see, not that one. This one. Okay. Yeah. You can see how the book is like barely any. It's like the same size as the treehouse, but there's a lot of steps here that involve a lot of pieces getting placed, which is also like classic Lego. Yeah, the thatch roof, and it looks a lot like the blacksmith too. The blacksmith is kind of that same style, right? That's called Tudor. No, not watches. Tudor house. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Especially, yeah, with the blacksmith set being so popular that it gives it that kind of through line, I think is really sweet. Okay. Building up our rocky outcropping here, layer by layer. Oops. Okay. Slow down for a second, make sure we're good here. At least with the numbered bag system, we should know this time if we've gone like, you know, missed hella pieces or whatever. I'm very curious what this overhang is for here. But I imagine we will find out someday. Okay, let's build up a little cubby hole for this guy here. C-clip. We've still got our ball joint on the outside here as well. So, points of connection to the other parts of the castle, presumably. Okay. Okay, a little side build here. Yeah, the blacksmith set is a really special set. Yeah, I think the blacksmith set, that's one that I really recommend. I mean, it like basically just retired, and I know it's not a cheap set in general, but it is a set that I really recommend that people pick up. soon if they can get it at a reasonable price, because I really do think that that set is going to be very expensive in a few years. That is my thought on it. If it's one that appeals to you, I mean, of course, if it doesn't appeal to your style, then, you know, there's no such thing as an essential set. There's a lot of different kinds of Lego out there, so. Okay. Connect up our hinges here. Yeah, money in space, yeah. And that set, the blacksmith set, definitely does have a large footprint. So yeah, space, especially if space is a concern, I certainly understand. Alright, let's see here. Okay, interesting. So we're going to hinge across this gap. So these tiles, let's see here. These other ones sit right here. Oh, wow. Wow! Wow, look at that. So cool to create this angle. Instruction booklet gives itself a little pat on the back here too. How can these walls fit together? There's magic at work here, never seen before. What a cool building technique. I mean, that is... Wow, that is just so awesome. I mean... That is truly amazing. Like, absolutely mind-blowing. So yeah, only on the first bag of the structure here, and we're already impressed with some stuff that's happening, because that is really cool. I mean, that's going to create a really unique shape. Lego has only gotten better over time. Like, I remember the Batwing set had a few of those moments too. The Galaxy Explorer does as well. I mean, there's a lot of recent sets that have had just insane, mind-bending structures. Like, that is really cool. The way all these tiles fit together. To have there be a floor in here too. I mean, it's one thing to get this outer angle already impressive, but to have a full tiled floor in there as well really pushes it over the top, in my opinion. I mean, that is a really awesome area there. You see what it becomes. It looks like it's like steps up to something there. All will be revealed to us as we continue to build. So we've got a little screen in here. That's interesting. What do you want in there for? That's just where toilet paper lives. And cleaning supplies. You don't need in there, you funny kitty. You funny old kitten. Okay. 3 to 2 jumpers here. What you doing? You just swatting at the walls? You're silly. Okay. Okay, and then the last piece for the steps right here. Very good. Okay, and we've got another little blurb here. Looks like someone sat on a 1x1 brick. Or have they stretched a plate? What does that mean? Oh, I see. We've got just a two plate tall piece here. That is interesting. I feel like we've seen this piece before though. But Maybe it's new for this set. That is interesting. Kitten, you're funny. I will pet you if you want to come here. Looks like we don't get an extra of this piece, so it doesn't qualify for that small piece backup. Let's see here. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so we got that stuff. Very good. Now, we got another jumper. Well, these are interesting. 2 tiny little arches at a 90-degree angle. Go right here. Oh, wow. That is neat. And we have a wall being built up beside it, so this is going to maybe be on the outside. It's like a little drain or something. Okay, and our little too tall piece lets this all sit flush. It's very nice. Building up, so we've got some stone tiles facing inward, which is cool. Oh, yep, there we go. So, yeah, a little gutter covered up in there. Okay. And then we've got tabletop here. So this is just a very elaborately constructed table. Very sturdy. Very nice. And then we've got here some food to go upon it. We've got some cherries, so they must be buying food from our illustrious merchant parked out front. That's very good. Get a whole castle buying your wares, you're going to be in good shape. Drop this one in between the studs. Yep, very cool. So we get a nice little angle on that. This gets a Lego croissant. Very good. Cool, so we got a nice little spread there. Got some extra PC here, though. Gonna need to figure that out. Yep, because this is calling for bag number 3, so let me just take a quick spin back through here. One, 2 right there. Yeah, we got those. 1 and... Oh, it's not on camera. 1 and 2. Oops. I just lost my page. That's okay. Might have gotten an extra piece. Oh no, I hope that means someone's set didn't come with one too few of these. Because this is bigger than an extra piece would normally be. Well, we weren't short of anything, so assuming the bags get weighed individually and it's not just weight of the total set, I can't really imagine how that would work. We've got these 2 extra pieces as we would anticipate. The bowl apparently is small enough to count, which is kind of cool. That's a nice piece to get an extra of. And then, yeah, I mean, cherry, no, we got that in the last bag. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we might have just gotten an extra piece. That's crazy. Same thing with the Penguin Slushie van. We had that little half circle tile also. So, feel bad for those other cats who might be short on their set. Maybe it doesn't work that way. Maybe you just get an extra and it just comes off the production line. Alright, so let's see. An hour 15 in. Definitely time for one more bag here. Probably 2. We're fine with going a little over. especially because the... Oh, this is a catchy bag, though. Well, let's not make any promises. Can't do it. The first 20 minutes of this stream was just organizing, so I'm not opposed to going a little over. I do have some stuff I need to accomplish this afternoon, but nothing super duper time consuming, so I'm not opposed to a somewhat longer than usual stream, especially to kick off such a cool build. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a big bag, though. So we'll see. Bag 4 is 2 bags, so who knows? Alright. What doth such an oddly placed candle illuminate? That's a good question. So we've got a candle here is going to be going into this mysterious C-clip. So that's very interesting. I bet that'll be a fun Easter egg later in the build, especially because of they've called attention to it. You know, that is strange. Let's see. Oh, but first, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got a minifigure here, so we got a nice, cool apron print on our body here. Head, some nice sideburns and goatee action. This guy looks like he's in good cheer. Let's see, it's a little. So the apron print continues on the legs. Very nice, and we've got some hair for him here. Oh wow, nice. That's some nice scraggly hair. We like that. Oh cool, and back print for his apron there. Very cool. No accessories for our guy just yet, but that's cool. Maybe he's the baker or the cook or something for the castle down here. And we'll start building up our walls a little bit here. Gonna be probably a little bit of that in every bag, more or less, I would imagine. Building up the castle walls is going to be an ongoing process in this set, no doubt. Yeah, so we can just build this straight up. I imagine it'll probably have more of these hinges higher up, but it, you know, doesn't need to be every, you know, it's fairly sturdy on there. I mean, it can go, probably just need one more at the top to solidify things. Also depends on what the top, you know, top of this ends up looking like. Okay. Walls, walls, walls. Next step is also walls. Are built up a little bit more. And then we got, ooh, let's see, some cool stuff here. So we got no, not the C-clip. Here we go. Stud knot on top piece. That's gonna have a cool little vine popping out of it here. Probably supposed to put this in before I put it on there, but we can make it work, I bet. Or can we? No, we can. Yeah, maybe not. Let's just pop it back off. It's so much easier. Go it in a little. Okay. There we go. And then, ooh, we've got another little baby candle here. So that is going to be done by inverting an white ink pot piece. I always call it that. I'm sure there's a real name for it, as there is for every Lego element, more or less. This can go into the tiny hole from the top or bottom. So there's our little cute burnt down candle. So there's a couple of candles here now. Interestingly. And then we've got, look at this. Weird axle piece is going to go back here. Ha ha ha. And it's being set in. All four of the anti-studs in there are squished in between four studs instead of lining up on them. So that's a pretty interesting little fit to get that back in there. And then this is going to have a nice big pot in it. So gotta make big batches of soup here for a whole castle's worth of people. Let's see. So actually, water is going to be trickling down into this. So we got C-clip holding this interesting element. Water flow. It's got a clip on the side there, so C-clip holds it in place. Dribbling down there. A little wedge to guide the water there. Okay. That's going to be dribbling into our pot here. So a little spout. Some walls on the outside of this. So interesting, cool technique to get it so that our outside wall is still there, but this is also a feature on the inside. And let's see, some stud knot on top pieces here that are going to carry some C-clips for us, probably to hold some tools. I will say Lego has been getting worse about these visible injection mold spots. I guess we should probably try to endeavor to face those downwards so that they're less visible. There we go. One. And then two more here. So same thing. Find our injection mold spots and face those downwards. Technically would still be visible. I mean, they're not like completely hidden, but it at least makes it a little harder to see them. And then what else but some more wall building. Okay, and we're got a pillar here, so they steps up to our water pot here. We got any plans for New Year's? Good, that is a good question. I am still a little unsure. I'm going to be working. So I definitely can't go too crazy. But yeah, we'll find something to do still, I think. Got a few things going on in the city here that we could take a look at. We haven't wholly decided yet. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, New Year's Day, National Hangover Day, as I like to call it, is it's a big day for the pizza industry. So we are going to be rocking and rolling. But that'll be nice. You know, we've got a good. We've got a, you know, it's a good random Monday to, like, you know, capitalize a little bit on some holiday cheer for us. Interesting. This golden pot here, or golden, like, skillet. Okay. So this is like a nice oven here. Thought National Hangover Day was the day after the Super Bowl or St. Paddy's Day. Those are definitely front runners too. Wow, I cannot type today. Yeah, those are definitely up there. Those are big days for pizza as well. Super Bowl day will be hecka busy too because of wings. People need wings. Thankfully, Super Bowl Sunday, I only work during the morning, so I'll get off in time to enjoy that game myself. Wow. Okay, this is a very interesting looking oven we've got here. Cool fire in the back there. Some more studs not on top. Got it. Cool. Got some tile around the outside of our oven here. Make it look real nice. This is a nice looking oven. Our castle chef here has got a nice little setup. I'm pretty jelly. Looks like you get some solitude down here as well, which is nice. Okay, so this is going to bridge this gap right here. So we just need to press on the sides to drop this into place. Okay. Fairly easy for being such a big thing that we're dropping down there. Pretty cool. Fire in the back. Easy to reach and just set his skillet in there. Yeah, it is looking great already. Yeah, it's crazy. Even just a couple of bags in, we've got so many cool details already. Very fun. I like it when they do a good job of that, where it's not just like, okay, 5 bags of just total building up of structure and then filling stuff in. Like, you get to see some cool stuff from the jump, which is very, very nice. All right, some more white here. Let's see. Building up our wall more. Let's do that first so we can get everything placed relative to itself. Oh, interesting. So there's going to be steps, more steps going up. Man, this is cool. This is really cool. Okay. Wow, that looks awesome. Wall up. archway over our candle. Oh, nice. It'll be protected from rain that way. And then we got a big chunky brick in here. Keep everything nice and solid. Brick right there. Back around to the other side here, and we'll work on building up our walls some more. So this gap in the wall makes me think that this is eventually going to get connected to another big chunk here, but because this is like half a room here, basically. Managing to vary our block sizes and connection points, despite having these weird angles, which is very good. A little arch over this spout as well. Very cool. That's gonna get... Okay. So we'll find out where this water is coming from later, somewhere upstairs. Interesting. Maybe there will be like a rainwater reservoir or something at some point. Cool. We got, yep, so steps sort of continuing up here. Those are tall steps. This first step is a doozy. But I wonder if that'll be the only way into the basement here. Oh, we've got a partial hinge here, okay. Just a partial hinge getting placed. We'll check we got everything on this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so then continue building around the outside here. Like so. Well, also building up the structure of this. Okay. And then we've got a mini structure to build here. The ball joint in it. Still haven't seen the balls that these are going to connect to. So this is really interesting. This has got a ball joint on this side and then these pegs on this other side. So the pegs are going to face into the room here. Ball joint lines up with this other one. That makes sense. Get a nice strong point of connection. So we put a tile above this. Okay. So the walls will probably, obviously, will continue up without that part being built up. So we get some more hinges in here. So like we said, just every so often have hinges here, helping to reinforce this, but still keeping that cool angle that so dazzled us. Building up our walls. Building up our staircase tiles. And we're just going to keep on pushing up to the next floor here. Continuing to build straight up along these back walls. And continuing to build up this white building material. wonder what this is supposed to represent, like plaster maybe or something? It wouldn't be like ivory. It's interesting to see something so brilliantly white. Again, an archway here, big enough for a minifigure to pass through, and then all sorts of C-clips extended out here. So we're gonna have some fun, more details hanging off of these, presumably. We've got quite a few things to receive details at this point. And we can see in our pile here, there's quite a bit of fun little foodstuffs and things such as that. Okay, keep building up over here as well. Oops. Cool. Okay, that's everything for that step. Oh, we got a little mini build here. Got some green glass. So these bottles have, they've like little bottles. Shelves with more stuff on them. Little square decanter, clear glass decanter maybe. Use your imagination about what these different things are. Cool, we get to see a nice little variety of different things. They do a good job of creating variety with a somewhat limited brick type here. Alternating these to break up the look a bit and make it look a little more varied. So these are going to sit right in here. So these little shelves are envisioned to be connected to that back wall. So the stuff is just sitting on there nice and neat and tidy, keeping the larders full. Got some radishes here, maybe? Are those turnips or carrots? If only they didn't share such a similar color. Okay, so they're turnips. Turnips, radishes are pretty similar, I think. I mean, this would be like a daikon radish, of course. Not a red radish. These are gonna hang right here. Angle the stem a little bit to be able to get these guys both in there, just like so. And we've got a sprig, maybe like a sprig of parsley or something hanging down there, and then these nice rich dark green leaves. I'm going to attach this spanner piece to them to hang that down as well. Oops. Let's see. Do I want this to sit? Okay, so the spanner piece drops it behind that sprig so that it sits in there nice and tidy. Very good. And then over on our oven wall here, we've got an oar. Very cool. This is be like a nice pizza paddle there, so you can reach into the back of that oven and pull out your stuff. We've got a couple of, we've got a spoon and a nice deep pot here. All sorts of lovely cooking implements. They take their meals seriously here and keep their cook well equipped with plenty of stuff to work with here. Oops. Not the angle on that. Let me just pop this back out. That flat angle. And drop it back in here. Haha, very good. I think that just sits flush with that pan. I don't think we're straining any of the pieces there. And then we've got, oh my gosh, pretzels just hanging on the hooks here. Are you serious? What? That is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. And on our little shelf here, we've got a nice green glass bottle. Got a little box of maybe cinnamon here or something like that. Also up on the shelf there. Wow, so cool. Alright, and then we get a bar laid across the top here. Bar is going to lock one of these pretzels in place. And then, okay, so these were lowered so that we could get an archway here and here. Very cool. And we're gonna see, build this up. Oops. Kitten, what are you doing back there? Got our flowers kind of building up as we go here. Support strut and our arches in place. And then let's see. Lay down some more support here. Very good to keep the roof from caving in on our basement bakery here. And then we're gonna get some more stone up in there. Very cool. And let's see. It's like very top stair of this styled staircase, and then we're going to switch over to a different flooring material here. Very cool. This whole area is going to get a plate width to interrupt the bricks here, probably because we're going to put the floor down, I would imagine, and then continue building the walls up in the next beautiful little scene we get here. Good. And then, yeah, we're just gonna put a roof on her here, more or less. Interesting, we get a paddle as an extra piece. Roof connected. Nice and strong. Very cool. And then let's try to get a nice interior shot for our thumbnail. Pretty sweet. Pulling a face for a thumbnail there. But yeah, wow, that's a really cool little... Okay, so already we've got, 3 bags in out of 26, and so our first room already packed with detail, beautifully evocative, really cool. And then, we've got our minifigure here, Baker. Maybe we'll, let's see, we've got an extra paddle. Rather than putting it in with the extra pieces, let's give him a paddle here and have it position him so that he's, let's see, maybe he, hold it, if you invert the hand. Kitty, what are you doing? You can't get in that box. You're silly. So let's see if we can position him so that he's like reaching into the... It's going to be kind of hard to see, but there we go. Try to let a little light in there so you can see. Paddle reaching into the oven there. Very cool. His hair doesn't stick out, although the croissant and table do, so we'll see. We'll see how that fits together with our next piece here, but very cool. Cool. Well, I do think we'll do another bag here. We're not even quite at 2 hours yet, so if we go a little long, that's okay. I am going to real quick take just a couple minutes. Going to run to the restroom and get myself some water. I've been going on the coffee. I'm feeling a little jittery, so I want to switch to something a little more hydration inducing. So just give me just a couple minutes. I will be right back with you. And we will hit up bag number 4. Keep moving on this. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Much appreciated, and especially if you're watching on YouTube, since as we all know, I don't edit, so hopefully you skipped ahead to the proper point and we're ready to go on bag number 4. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. This guy off. Plenty of room to dump stuff out here. And this is a 2-bag one, so this will be, we'll definitely go over. We are not getting this done in 10 minutes. No way. Especially since, as I said, I'm not looking to just rush through it here. Let's see here. I am really excited to see those paper bags from Lego that they've been talking about. Hopefully that'll come sooner than later. All right. So, got everything laid out here, and we got one of our forest guardians here. So let's get our minifigure built here. Probably going to be basically one in like every bag, more or less. Oh no, the farmer. When did I knock you over, fella? There we go. So we've got that nice Robin Hood style vestments there. Got a quiver on our guy here. There's one face on him. He's got his cute little mustache and hat, so very Robin Hood vibes here. Unlike the merchant, this guy does get a little feather in his pokeroo here. And in addition to being a warrior, he is also a musician. Very cool. Awesome. So, man of many talents. Respect that. Let's see here. Okay, so we're starting on a different structure here, so we can set aside our baker. So we are going to be beginning anew here. So let's see what surprises this part of the build holds. Definitely excited to see where this goes. There, okay. Nice big base plate here to build up our room. Got this here to hold this in place, so we got a little bit bigger of a footprint there to build off of. Of our room here, so we get the wall on the other side here. Big chunk there, and then get more. So this will be the outside. Transition to the outside world there. Got here some of our light gray, so this will probably be the outside of the castle walls here. See how this all comes together. So there we go, building up some castle wall, but at the same time we're going to keep building up in here. We got something going on. Let's see here. Okay. Well, here we got our ball joints for our sockets that are on the other piece, presumably. another little teeny candle here. Oops. Okay. It's going to sit right here. So maybe this connects to our mystery candle. It must, then. It's pretty cool. We get to see what secrets are held in the castle here. Build this up. So this might sit outside of the castle, potentially. Similar to the rocky outcroppings on our other piece there. Also building up a wall inside for whatever's going on in our secret room here. It does have kind of a secret room vibe, don't you think, with the rough stone floor and everything like that. Clip here. Okay. Keep building up. Gotta build up the walls. That's building up the walls is eating your vegetables, and filling this cute scene up with details will be the dessert here. Going hard on this wall here, step after step, adding more height, and we're getting C-clips on C-clips too, so we know there will definitely be some details here. This is an interesting little gap that's getting left here. See what the deal with that is. More rough stone walls here. Oh, interesting. Okay, and an archway here. So this gap might just be a space saver. Cool, cool. So there's an archway. And so too will we... What's happening here? Oh, I've missed a step. Missed building up this side some. Okay, no problem. Just like so. Easy, easy. And then, okay, back to this step. We can build it up a layer higher. I confused myself a little bit there. Not too big of a deal. Okay, adding an attachment point. A little bit of solidification on this. Very nice. This has definitely got to be outside the building. This rocky outcropping is too similar to the rocky outcropping on the other piece there. Then, so we're just gonna cover this up here. So that must be, just a negative space to save a little bit on plastic costs and weight of the final model, stuff like that. They just don't need the room, or they want this room to feel more kind of claustrophobic and small. Further contributing to my secret room theory. Okay, and then this time we will not forget to do the other side here. right, time for some dessert. Get our details here. Looks like we're going to make a couple of little stools. They've got the classic 2 studs, so you can sit your mini figure on there without having to pry them loose. They just enough studs to keep them in place, but that they pop on or off relatively easily. So those are going to sit on the floor here. Oh, I did that backwards. Of course I did. Classic. Placement is right, so I can just turn that piece around. And we've got a table in the middle here. We've got a barrel here in the corner. Okay. Bottle. Might as well have some libations while you're hanging out in your secret room, after all. A bowman could get some really good practice with this target. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. What intrigue. What intrigue. A sword in the barrel. Oh, my. They're up to something nefarious down here. Bow on the wall? We are gathering arms. Gathering arms here. Okay, we got a tabletop. This is going to get some stuff on it. Another little candle here. So lit only by candles. Are we really keeping ourselves on the DL here? Classic Lego printed piece. This map has been around forever, it feels like. This is probably like an updated version of it, but it's very similar to an old school piece that we've used in Pirates and everything else. So wait, oops. Okay, music page died here. Get that going. On here, very good. Cool. Okay. Sword is still in there. Make sure we don't lose that to falling out. Alright, and then we got more arches here. So same as with the bakery, we'll kind of frame our little scene with these arches. It's very nice. As always, we'll continue to build up our walls here. Put a bar across this to strengthen it up. Very good. Our second ball socket joint here. That's everything for this step. Looks good to me. Build up our sheer cliff wall here. This is an interesting connector, so maybe that'll hold, C-clips attached to that to hold another section in place or something like that, potentially. Bar to go across this arch. A little narrower than the other one. Yes, Kitty, I feel you. It's the time for hanging out is very soon. Missed a little bit here. Previous step. Hi, kitten. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up, you funny kitten? Do you need some attention? I get it. You're teeny. You're just a little thing. You're so cute. You're such a cute little kitty. Yeah, you want to show off your peepers? You want to show off your peepers? Oh, girl. Stay right there if you want. Nope. She don't want. Girl, your tail's in my way. Okay, so there's that, but now we're ready to, let's see here, we're going to drop down another one of these vines, so yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you see, it's cool seeing these visual indicators that show you where it's going to connect up to the other model. You see the beginnings of the thematic stuff here. Nice big chunky bricks here to seal up the rest of that empty space. Outside of the castle walls, still building up here, so got that stuff connected. Okay, a couple more. These vines are hanging off of these C-clips here. Cool. Oh, maybe gotta angle this out a little so that we can sneak the other one in here. Maybe 2 studs apart. Okay. Wow, yeah, there we go. Very cool. This is awesome. All right. Ceiling here as these reverse tiles start to build out to a ceiling here. And another little blurb in our instructions here. It says, "Such a peculiar map. What could all this blue represent? Surely no sea is so large. Maybe pirates on the waters?" Awesome. Oops. Sword fell out of the barrel. We knew that was coming. Didn't fall onto the floor, so we're going to count that as a win. Drop that back in there. Let's see. Okay, cool. We got a classic ladder here. This is going to get into the picture now. Just build this up like so. Stud not on time. They're kind of just like decorative teeth dropping down here, and then we got classic ladder. We love these set pieces here. And that is going to drop down right here. Oops. Dropped our sword again. We'll just leave it out till the end. Okay, so the ladder drops down in there. So very cool. Start to build up our floor level here as we near the end of the bag and as we near the end of our stream today. Let's see here. Just gonna go here. build up our floor level. And we've got, trapdoor, very sneaky. So from within the castle, our guys are able to drop down into their secret lair. Very cool. How crafty of the Forest Guardians to have a base hidden in plain sight. Hidden right in their enemy's old fortress. Okay, so yep, here we go. So we're going to connect this up. We were right, it is ball joints. So the ball joints right on this side. And we got these. So we'll connect this up. Okay, 1, 2, pop, pop, wow. And then look at this. Hinge. Drop into place. And connect. Wow. Wow, look at that. Just look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So cool. Now, we've got this and this. Build up the walls to an equal height. We've got to build up our floor layer as well. So we've got this and this. But then what if this hinge in the middle? Well, we've got this and these. Wow, look at that. Oh, so satisfying. Oh my gosh. So that's the end of the bag here. So this is where we'll stop, but let's just take a minute to appreciate this. Wow. So the outside, incredible, beautiful, varied angles, floor plan with this touching tiles. We've got stairwell leading down into our bakery, and then through the trap door we've got secret. Let's see here. Oh, you've got your loot. You're so unassuming, right? But we've also got swords here, don't we? Because we've got 2 of them and a bow. And he's practicing. He's practicing with that sword too. Oh man. Fit him right here. Oh, the loot's in the way. Have to move him over 1 stud. Yes. Nope. Back here then. And yeah, I mean, also, let's just take a minute before I get him in here to appreciate the details of this back area, hidden candles and everything. Wow, I mean, it's truly like unbelievable, like so awesome. Hopefully our guy here is on some protecting the realm stuff, because from his position in here, he could inflict some serious harm. And he's hard to get in there. Let's pop off this tabletop real quick, and then we can get him in there better, I bet. There we go. Okay. Oh, you little stinker. You little stinker. He's got a full armory down there. I mean, they gotta be careful. They gotta look out for this guy. Come on, guy. You don't hear. He must be in on it. You can't hear them chattering away in there. Wow. Well, this is just unbelievably cool so far. This is where we're going to pause for today. We'll be back at it next week with some more bags. But just wow. I mean, you know, premature to declare anything, but what an incredible build so far. I mean, just to have only just begun and already have 2 awesome, fully detailed, fully developed scenes. I mean, it's just really, I mean, to say nothing of this scene, you know, I mean, he's outside the castle here, but he's got his whole setup. I mean, just really, really cool. Can't say enough good about this set so far. Definitely have been enjoying it. Alright, we're just at 1 viewer. KP, thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I think I'm not going to raid out here with just 1 viewer. But we will be back at it next week here. Let's get our outro music ready to roll here. Quick access. Boom. Alright, so if you've been watching, thank you so much. Really appreciate everyone's time. Really excited to be working on this set, so thank you all so much, and we'll be back at it next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye!